responses of humoral immunity. Right. So as I told you, three types of main cells are involved, or three types of cells are involved in an immune response of humoral kind. Okay, in humoral immunity. So antibody mediated, that is. Those will be APC, your T cells, and B cells.
Good
Okay.
morning, sir.
Money. हेलो हाँ जब से आवाज आ रही थी थिंक द माइक वाज टर्न्ड ऑफ और समथिंग हेलो आर यू गाइस एबल टू हियर मी
Yes, sir.
जब से आ रही थी आवाज व्हाट आई जस्ट टोल्ड
Yes, sir.
आ रही थी ओके सो एज आई वाज टेलिंग यू yeah immune response is mediated in humoral immunity by three cells, which is APC, T cells, and B cells. How it proceeds is there is an antigen that comes into your body. Let's suppose this is the so antigen. Okay. Any bacteria, I told you what are antigens. Anything that can produce an immune response. This can be any protein. This can be a glycoprotein. This can be a carbohydrate molecule. Anything that can, anything that belongs to a pathogen. It can be the pathogen itself that acts as an antigen. Anything that is triggering an immune response. So once this antigen comes inside your body, one of your APCs, so your macrophages, your dendritic cells, monocytes, all three of them are APCs, antigen presenting cells. What they will do is, so let's take the example of your macrophage. Let's suppose this is your macrophage. Macrophage is abbreviated M5. Okay. It will consume this bacteria, or let's suppose this is the bacteria which has an antigen like this. Let me draw it this way. Let's suppose this is the bacteria and it has an antigen like this on its surface. Let's suppose that black line, the small black line is the antigen of that bacteria. Okay. Whenever this bacteria is consumed by this macrophage, phagocytosed, ultimately what will happen is your macrophage being an antigen presenting cell, it will present this antigen on the surface of that, on its surface. Basically, you will have a MHC molecule. I told you yesterday, there are two types of MHC molecules. Okay. You have MHC type 1 and MHC type 2 molecules. MHC type 1, this is a protein basically. What it will do is it will take that antigen and it will present it to the surface outside so that your T cells and B cells can see this antigen. The point is that it is basically alerting your immune system. See, there is an antigen that might cause some problem. Please come here and help. That is what your macrophage is doing by presenting the antigen. All right, please feel free to stop me at any time if you're not understanding. Now, coming back to this thing. Yeah, sorry, there are people are doing. Arey Baba. Right. Now, what will happen is this is an MHC molecule. Okay. Now, all nucleated cells will have MHC1 type of molecule, or they will have the capability of making MHC protein 1. Okay, or MHC1 protein. Only some molecules which are APCs, only these fellows can make MHC type 2. Only these fellows can make MHC type 2. You will understand the difference between them in a minute. Why it is important that one is making MHC1 and why is it important with MHC2. So यहाँ पर आपका MHC protein is presenting this antigen on the surface of the macrophage. Okay. What will happen is a B cell or a T cell, so let's suppose this is a nucleus, a T cell specifically, or sometimes a B cell, either way, this will come and recognize this antigen. So from here, this is where we stopped. From here we'll continue. Okay, so let me draw it this way now. So what ends up happening is, initially if you have an antigen presenting cell which has let me write it down, it will be easier. Let's suppose that fellow is presenting with MHC2 molecule and it is presenting an antigen. Okay, I told you MHC molecules are produced by the nucleus of your APC. Okay, that APC will whenever that what you call phagocytosis finishes and it has processed the antigen, it will present that antigen on its surface using a MHC molecule, major histocompatibility molecule. Okay, MHC is major histocompatibility complex. MHC two type of molecule अगर रहा APC पे, ठीक है, if that is being presented, what will happen is T cell, अच्छा आप लोगों को मैं T cell के दो types बोला था शायद ना, बोला नहीं बोला? T cell has three types technically, but here two will be involved. Did I tell you in the previous class what are the types of T cells? Yes,
No,
no,
sir.
no. Acha. So as you know, your WBC will be classified into granulocytes and agranulocytes, and from agranulocytes you get lymphocytes and so on. One of what do you call, so on. जो भी है वो पूरे classification जो आता mainly आपका B cell and T cell जो आता इसमें categories रहते. In your B cell you have three types, okay, which is T helper cell, cytotoxic T cell, and suppressor T cell. For now, forget about B cell. Okay, we'll come to B cell when we come across when B cell. What are these individual functions of T helper cell and T cytotoxic cell? T helper cell is a special type of T lymphocyte which can call other molecules, other immune cells. So it will, let's suppose यहाँ पर in this scenario, whenever there is a MHC2 molecule, major histocompatibility 2 molecule with an antigen, it will trigger a response from T helper cell. So mainly what will happen is यहाँ पर APC is floating around with, let's suppose there is a waiter in a party, okay, and there is a party going on and there is a waiter who has, let's suppose on a tray some starters, okay, some veg starters and some non-veg starters, okay, whatever, just some example I'm giving you, okay. Let's suppose a vegetarian is coming to your waiter with a vegetarian plate, so that fellow will come and pick the vegetarian starter versus a non-vegetarian comes to a non-vegetarian plate and picks that starter. So it is specific in its response. The same way what will happen is, first of all, someone has to see the tray, okay. That visualization is done by T cell in general, okay. T cell will see, okay, there is what you call this tray of veg and non-veg, in the sense MHC molecule or antigen is being presented. That is the first criteria, antigen should be presented, okay. Second criteria, which molecule is presenting that antigen, MHC1 hai ya MHC2 hai? If it is MHC1 type of molecule, what will happen is this T cell will convert into T cytotoxic cell. If it is a MHC2 molecule, it will convert into T helper cell. Okay, so here you have MHC2, here you have MHC1. Okay, depending on the protein that is used to present the antigen, different type of T cell function will be formed. Okay, T cytotoxic cell banta ya T helper cell banta. What is the difference between them? If I talk about T cytotoxic cell, this fellow can directly kill this antigen presenting cell and it can directly kill the antigen itself. So here let's suppose the antigen is bacterial or it is a virus. Okay, let's suppose it is a virus. Okay, viral antigen is being presented by the APC. So T cytotoxic cell will directly be able to kill this antigen and take care of this antigen. हो गया काम. T helper cell cannot directly kill this. I will get into the mechanism how T cell will kill. You will study that in cell mediated immunity. But यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है? T cell is directly killing. T helper cell on the other hand, this fellow cannot directly kill. Okay, what it will do is it will go and attach. Both of them will attach. This fellow will kill. Whereas when this fellow will attach to MHC2 plus antigen, so I'm taking here that antigen already has a APC attached to it. Okay, what it will do is as soon as this attachment occurs, this fellow will call other immune cells. So it will call more macrophages, it will call more T cells, it will call other B cells. It will act like someone who is calling for help. Okay, it will basically do support work. Okay, to put it simply. I hope समझ में आ रहा difference. What is the difference between T helper cell and T cytotoxic cell? Cytotoxic का literal meaning is toxic to the cell. ठीक है? That is why it is called T cytotoxic cell. It will kill all tumor cells. It will kill all viral cells. T helper cell will not directly kill. It will call other people. Okay? That is the main difference between T helper cell and T cytotoxic cell. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. T suppressor cell क्या के लिए है बोले तो now let's suppose there is some injury, ठीक है, like this now injury or some external agent like a pathogen is coming into your body, and obviously you are having function from your T cytotoxic cell or your T helper cell. Now it is attacking antigens and it is doing all of its function. At one point of time, what will happen is the number of viruses that you have, viral molecules, virions that you have, or the number of bacterial antigens that you have will completely be taken care of, meaning all the bacteria have been killed. At this point, someone needs to stop the immune response. Okay, immunity will keep on. If no one stops immunity, it will start attacking your own cells. Okay, immunity is something like a raging bull. Okay, think of it like a raging bull. Until and unless there is someone to stop it, it will keep on continuing down its path. Okay, break nahi lagaye to it will keep on continuing. The same that break is put by a T suppressor cell. Okay, this is TSS, T suppressor cell. The T suppressor cell will basically suppress the action of T cell after its function is done. Okay, those are the three main types of the main what you call main ones you'll be studying in this chapter are these two, T helper and T cytotoxic. I'm just telling you, T suppressor cell does that function. You'll come across it sometime when you are studying about inflammation anyway. So now coming back to our discussion with this. हाँ जी, तो क्या होता अभी आपके टी सेल को and this fellow will what you call stimulate your T helper cell, whereas if you have a APC, antigen presenting cell, which is presenting using a MHC1 molecule, so MHC1 molecule attached to an antigen, I'm writing just as AG, okay, that is the antigen. This will get a response from your T cytotoxic cell. Okay, I'll just write TC. Now, depending on the type of cell, you will have different type of T helper cell. T helper, depending on the type of cluster of differentiation, just remember this way, it will be easier. Your T helper cell corresponds with इसको CD4 plus type of T cell बोलते हैं. अरे this is basically called CD4 plus type of T cell, and this is called CD8 plus type of T cell. Okay, that CD stands for cluster of differentiation. We'll not get into it. It is just a type of, think of it like a special protein. Okay, T cytotoxic cell will have CD8 plus protein and T helper cell will have CD4 plus protein. Okay, वैसे याद रखो. So whenever we are talking about T helper cell, CD4 plus molecules are involved, and whenever we have T cytotoxic cells, CD8 plus molecules are involved. They will be present on the surface of the T cell. Okay, अगर T cell ऐसा रहा, if your T cell is something like this, these CD4 or CD8 plus molecules will be present like this near the T cell receptor. T cells will have something called a T cell receptor like this. This receptor is what goes and binds to this antigen. Okay, now I have an APC. Let's suppose this is the macrophage, and here I have the MHC molecule, and here is the antigen being presented. This has to go and attach somewhere. That attachment occurs to this. Okay, NO जाके इनसे मिलते हैं. This T cell receptor is stimulated because of the presence of this antigen, and depending on the type of information this receptor is getting, this fellow will either act as a T helper cell or it will become a T cytotoxic cell. Okay, the T cell will transform into either T helper cell or T cytotoxic cell. T helper cell will have CD4 plus, okay, and T what you call cytotoxic cell will have CD8 plus molecule. That is the difference. Now coming back to our discussion, this is a lot of things that you learn in immunity anyway, but we are studying slightly in this because you need to know this kind of information when you are going for this. T cytotoxic, or you can also write CD8 plus T cytotoxic cell. Okay, अब आपका B cell जो रहता ना, B lymphocyte, this fellow with your surface antigen and MHC2 molecule, this can present to T cell directly. This happens in your secondary response. The top two ones happen in your primary response, the first infection. उसमें होता APC से आपके T helper cell को जा रहा, ये APC से T cytotoxic cell को जा रहा. That happens in primary response. Mostly in secondary response, what happens is B cell or B lymphocyte with surface antigen. So if you remember, this has surface antigens, right? Surface antigens and surface antibodies, and MHC, two type of molecule. This is another APC that can that will have your MHC2 type of molecule. This will present directly to T cell, specifically T cytotoxic cell. Why is this important? ये B cell कब आता बोले तो I told you about one special type of B cell called memory B cell. If you remember, in secondary response, what do you call B memory types of cell are activated in the sense that your body has a memory of that infection occurring prior to this time. Okay, so if some boy or some girl, a child had what do you call infection at 1 year old, at that point of time they were not sensitized to this antigen. So let's suppose there is this bacterial antigen that came into them, created infection, all of that happened, and let's suppose that same antigen comes again at 5 year old. Okay, when they are 5 years old, at this point of time in 5 years old, what will happen is B cells will get activated and immune response will be much more quicker, and the cells that are activated are T cytotoxic cells. Directly T cytotoxic cells will be activated, and because of which what will happen is the bacteria will be killed quicker. So that is another way of where you can stimulate your T cell. This is mainly occurring in your secondary response. Okay, this is both of them are in primary response when you do not have sensitization to that bacteria or to that antigen. All right. Now coming to how T cells and B cells are activated. So your T helper cell specifically will get signals from two types of signals, okay, for activation. So I'll just write it this way: two activation signals for T helper cell. Those will be, that H is in subscript, okay, I'm not able to write it in subscript, that is why I'm writing that way. So these two stimuli are, one stimulus it will get from T cell receptor, okay, I'll just write it down: T cell receptor, meaning one antigen presenting cell is presenting its antigen to a T cell. That T cell is recognizing that antigen using a T cell receptor, the small block like portion that I drew earlier on a T cell, that is a T cell receptor. Okay, T cell receptor complexed with MHC2 molecule. So MHC2 molecule already has an antigen attached to it. That is one stimulus. So if a T cell receptor is interacting with a MHC2 molecule containing an antigen, that is the first activation signal. The second activation signal will be interleukin 1. This is a special kind of cytokine that is released by your APC. So whenever there is an immune reaction, what will happen is sometimes your APCs will release some chemicals. Okay, though your humoral immunity mainly involves your antibodies, यहाँ पर एक exception आता है जहाँ पर interleukin is released by your APC. Interleukin is a type of cytokine. You'll study about cytokines in a bit when we talk about cell-mediated immunity. But interleukin 1 is secreted. Both of these, what they will do is they will in turn activate T cell, specifically T helper cell. Okay. When T helper cell is getting activated, what will happen is it in turn, this T helper cell will start secreting interleukin 2. I'm just abbreviating it as IL-2. Okay, interleukin 2 along with other cytokines including interleukin 4, 5 and 6. So interleukin 4, interleukin 5, interleukin 6. All of these are released by your T helper cell. As soon as it is activated, your T helper cell will in turn secrete IL-2, IL-4, IL-5 and IL-6. This will cause activation of your B cells. B cells in turn clonally proliferate, meaning they will divide. Okay, So they will clonal proliferation, or you can also term it as multiplication. Basically clones are made. Okay. When this occurs, what will happen is plasma B cells are formed, or they will proliferate, and in turn they will make plasma B cells, and some of the plasma B cells will so you have something like this. Most of the plasma B cells का काम है antibody production, so it will cause more antibodies to be produced. Another thing that will happen is some of them will become memory cells. Okay, memory B cells. This is the way through which your T helper cell is getting activated. समझ में आया? I'll repeat once again. What is happening is initially it is getting signals from what you call T cell receptor, which is, तो आपका APC है. Let's suppose your APC is a macrophage. Okay, macrophage has on its surface a MHC2 type of molecule. So let's suppose this is an MHC2 molecule. Okay, with the antigen. This antigen will interact with a T cell receptor. So you have a T cell like this with a receptor. That is the first signal of activation. Another thing is this cell APC will in turn secrete something called interleukin 1, which will in turn activate your T helper cell. Now both of these response, this and this, will activate your T helper cell. T helper cell will in turn secrete interleukin 4, interleukin 5 and interleukin 6. This will activate your B cells. When B cells are activated, they will multiply. Okay, they will clonally proliferate. And when they clonally proliferate, they will make something called plasma B cells. Most of them will become plasma B cells. Some of them will become memory B cells. Okay, so they will retain the memory of that antigen, meaning whenever that antigen is coming again, a reaction from your immune system will be much more faster and much more aggressive. This plasma B cell in turn will secrete more antibodies, and so your immune response will continue. Okay, it will attract more macrophages, it will attract more T cells, more damage to your vertical antigen, and it will basically try to resolve that bacteria or that antigen which is causing an immune reaction. Okay, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Please feel free to ask doubts if you don't understand anything. Okay. Now coming to cytotoxic T cell, how that is getting activated and all. What happens is, this is more direct method. An antigen presented by MHC1 molecule, okay, along with, so this is an attachment from your T helper cell. Not, it will get what you call a response from your MHC molecule, but it will also get response from interleukin 2 secreted by T helper cell. So your T helper cell, whenever it is getting activated, we just saw that this fellow was what you call, let's just do this. ठीक है, यहाँ पर देखे कि अपन T helper cell, whenever it was activating, it was forming this IL2, right? IL2, all of this. One function here is it will activate B cell. Your IL2 specifically will go somewhere else as well. It will go and activate your T cytotoxic cell. So if I continue that, oh, I can't do that. ठीक है, तो आपका IL2 वहां से आ रहा. So you have antigen presented by MHC1 plus interleukin 2 from T helper cell. Okay, both of these will activate your cytotoxic T cell. Okay, activate TC cell. Cytotoxic T cell in turn, this fellow has a special mechanism. It will do two things. Okay, the first thing it will do is it will release cytotoxins. It will release chemicals that are toxic to your cell or to that APC. Okay, we have an APC with a MHC molecule, so we have one APC like this. Let's suppose this is, मैं तो ऐसा बता रही हूँ, एक second. Let's suppose we have an APC which is a dendritic cell. Okay, a dendritic cell looks something like this. Okay, and you have a cytoplasm here and so on. Now on the surface of this dendritic cell, let's suppose there is a MHC1 molecule and it is presenting one antigen like this to your cytotoxic T cell. What will happen is this cytotoxic T cell in turn, this fellow will release toxins on the whole APC. So APC is, imagine APC is like suicide bombers. Okay, they will hold on to that antigen to the point where they are killed along with that antigen. So they will take the antigen along with themselves. That is what APCs do. One thing is they will activate your immune system by presenting the antigen. The other thing is they themselves will killed as well. They themselves will get killed in the process of what you call killing the antigen. So whenever this is released, cytotoxins, what will happen is target is destroyed. So target also includes your APC. Okay, so this can be a virus infected cell or it can be a tumor cell. Both of them are intermediated what do you call, they both of them are killed by your T cytotoxic cell. Another thing it will do is cytotoxic cell yahan par, it will create something called memory T cells. These will also act in your secondary response. Whenever there is primary response ke baad secondary response ho raha, some of them will turn into memory T cells, and again whenever secondary response is occurring they will act faster so that infection does not proliferate for too long. Within 1 or 2 days the what do you call bacteria or the antigen will be taken care of. ठीक है, समझ में आई है क्या हो रहा? This is a little more direct. T cytotoxic cells can directly kill off. T helper cell will call other cells. Okay, I hope you understood this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll go to cell mediated immunity now. 1 second. Yeah, just change my microphone. हाँ जी, तो कहाँ थे अपन? Cell mediated immunity ना. So coming to cell mediated immunity. Cell mediated immunity is a type of immunity that works through cytokines. Now what are cytokines? You need to remember 4 main types of cytokines. Okay, you will have several types within them, but mainly there are 4 different types of cytokines: interleukins, interferons, tumor necrosis factor, interleukins, interferons, tumor necrosis factor, tumor growth factor. ये 4 mainly. और याद आया तो मैं बोलता हूँ, but they are several types. Okay, but these four are mainly important for now at least. आगे अपन will come across more of them, but these are intermediate chemicals that are secreted by several things. Okay, they are secreted by your macrophages, they are secreted by your T cells, they are secreted by your B cells, they are secreted by damaged epithelial cells, nearby cells which are getting damaged. They can be secreted by any cell which is what you call coming across an antigen. Okay, this is a linking pathway between your innate and what do you call innate and adaptive immunity, especially your T cells, because they will be involved both in your innate immunity and adaptive immunity. कैसा बोले तो both will respond to your innate immunity के antibodies, and that is humoral immunity के antibodies, and they will also respond to क्या बोलते आपके cytokines. 1 second, I'll just take your attendance. अरे आज यारी आई, क्या बात है? फनिंद्रा भी, तबीयत खराब है तुम लोगों की? कौन कौन की नए नए लोग दिखाए, क्या बात है? नोटिस टिल नाउ। तुम लोगों के पास टेक्स्ट बुक है पढ़ने के लिए? इससे पहले मैं एक टेक्स्ट बुक फॉरवर्ड करा था, बट सी दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स एक बार पढ़ाए बाद यू हैव टू रीड देम, नहीं तो हवा में उड़ जाते। दे आर नॉट सो इजी दैट इवन इफ यू आर
छोटा नहीं है।
क्या छोटा? टेक्स्ट बुक छोटी हो ना? Okay, I'll just read out the names once. कितने हैं total? 16. Adnan, Akansha, Akshara, Alan, Archana, Balaji, Yari, Fanendra, Elizabeth, Jagadishwari, Karan, Lovely, Moiz, Nishatun, Rahifuddin, Sri Lakshmi. कोई मिस हुए? हो रहा है? Okay. Yeah, coming back to this thing, cell-mediated immunity. Now, the mechanism through which your cell-mediated immunity works, or let me just tell the scope of your cell-mediated immunity first, where all it is involved. Your cell-mediated immunity will mainly come into picture when there is hypersensitivity. Okay, hypersensitivity is increased sensitivity leading to allergic reactions. Okay, redness all over the body, sometimes anaphylactoid reactions, wherein the patient might not be able to breathe properly because of excessive amount of mucus being produced in your respiratory tract. All of that will involve hypersensitivity. You'll have 4 different types of hypersensitivity. We'll go over that later, but this fellow will be involved in cell-mediated immunity is involved in delayed hypersensitivity. It will be involved in what you call immunity against diseases like obligate and facultative intracellular parasites. So your tuberculosis, leprosy, your fungal infections, protozoal infections, all of that will in what you call, all of them are mediated by your cell mediated immunity, or all of them will be tackled by your cell mediated immunity. Transplantation reactions, transplantation immunity, graft versus host reactions, उसमें आता immunological surveillance, basically making sure that there are no what you call cells which are out of their place, to put it simply. Okay, immunological surveillance is basically what your immune cells will do. They will think of them as police fellows roaming around in the night. Okay, just to make sure that there are no robbers here and there, and there is nothing happening on the street, any violence or something like that. Your immune cells will roam around your body the same way, performing surveillance. Okay, they'll make sure that there is nothing pathogenic or there is no object that can damage your body. They will also be involved in your immunity against cancer, and in some autoimmune diseases you have something called autoimmune disease. Okay, autoimmune diseases are those diseases in which your immunity will attack your own normal cell. Okay, so your epithelium, your RBC, and any type of cell, autoimmune disorders बहुत सारे रहते. Now depending on the cell being attacked, and depending on the cell that is attacking, most of the cells that will attack will be cell mediated immunity cells. ये लोग T cells and B cells, but these fellows will attack your own cell, your own body cells, normal cells. That is when autoimmune disease will occur, something like thyroiditis or encephalomyelitis, what you call SLE. All of those will come under autoimmune diseases. आप लोगों को कभी autoimmune disease के बारे में पढ़ा है, or ever heard the name autoimmune disease? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Right. Coming to mechanism of your cell mediated immunity, just write it as CMI. सेल mediated immunity कैसा होती बोले तो आपका एंटीजन पहले अंदर आ रहा, इट इज गेटिंग रिकॉग्नाइज्ड बाय एन APC, एंड इट विल ऑब्वियसली क्या बोलते हैं, it will present that antigen to your T cells. Okay, T cells, or it can either be T cytotoxic cells or it can be T helper cells. Either way, T cell activation will involve a few steps. Okay, how it is getting activated, that we'll see here. So the steps that you see during steps of T cell activation will include, first one, recognition of antigen. Not by the APC, but by the sorry, antigen recognition, not antigen recognition, right? Antigen recognition is basically when आपका APC, any type of APC, okay, it can be B cell, it can be B cell, it can be macrophage, it can be dendritic cell. It is presenting an antigen and it is being recognized by the T cell receptor. That is when antigen recognition hota. That T cell, which has a TCR, T cell receptor, the first function it has to do is come and recognize that antigen. Okay, this is a foreign body. First thing. Second thing, antigen processing by macrophage. Now, let's skip this stage. Antigen is being vertical processed and being presented. All of that is happening. I'll just write it here. Antigen processing. Third step, antigen presentation. Directly. Fourth step is binding to T cytotoxic cell. ठीक है. Now अब T cytotoxic cell को bind हो रहा या T helper cell को bind हो रहा, यहाँ से change हो जाता story, which we already discussed. अब यहाँ से depending on which it is attaching to, so here is one scenario, और ये एक scenario है where T cytotoxic cell को bind हो रहा, या second scenario where T helper cell को bind हो रहा. If T helper cell is being bound to, what will happen is this fellow will in turn stimulate your B cell. B cell will cause more antibodies to be produced. T cytotoxic cell will directly go and kill that bacteria using something called lymphokines. So what cytotoxic cell will do is, how it will kill that antigen is, so you have an antigen like this, right? T cell will create a what do you call it? It will create a protein, or it will secrete a protein called perforin. Okay, T cytotoxic cell secretes a protein called perforin. Perforin will basically perforate your antigen, whether it be a bacterial antigen, viral antigen. It will perforate that antigen, and in turn from that hole, it is basically, let's suppose that antigen is like this. Okay, I'm just enlarging that antigen and I am creating a small hole like this. Okay, through this hole, what will happen is your cytotoxic T cell will send lysosomal enzymes and it will kill that antigen. That is how your T cell will work in cell mediated immunity. Working is the same, खाली activation अलग रहता है. यहाँ पर cytokine से होता, वहाँ पर antibodies से होता. ठीक है? We'll continue tomorrow. We have less than a minute left. I'll go over this once again tomorrow, day after tomorrow. But I hope you understood this much.